And what's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to Let's Survive Fallout 4. I'm ShadowDragonic, and we're in Good Neighbor. Even though I said in the last episode that we didn't need to come here, I decided to come to Good Neighbor anyway because I needed a place to save. And it was probably the closest bed that I could find, so... yeah, we're here in Good Neighbor anyway, so we might as well do that portion of the quest while we're here.
Wanna hear something spooky? There's this old insane asylum up north, but it ain't abandoned.
Right, so we're supposed to go... oh, in here. Alrighty. I'm guessing this is just going to be a bunch of...
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
thanks very much, Ham. Right, so who am I supposed to be talking
Why?
to?
Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
McCready. I'm not looking
Hey,
for
sister,
McCready,
how are you?
but okay.
Say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Excuse me.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
I suggest you change your tone, mister, or I will put a bullet in your head.
Here on Gunner business, so back off.
Yeah, well, the Gunners can suck a fat D.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
Couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
I'll think
Let me
about
think
it.
about it.
It's not like the meter's running. Take your time. I got plenty.
Right, so I'm assuming he's just another another companion you can take. I'm not really interested though.
Beautiful as always, Max.
Thanks.
You're blocking my light, man.
No need to even ask.
Buddy,
I always
I need to
set
be a
aside
lot
a
more
stash of the
high or
good
a
stuff
lot more drunk
just
to be bothered
for
right
you.
now.
You are such a sweetheart, Charlie. Thank you.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
So, who am I supposed to be talking to? Just anybody? I guess?
Boy, we got beer. You ever get that? You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying. You know, the thing. The thing with the things.
Yo,
Oh, right.
do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell.
I got that all handled.
Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird.
Alrighty then.
Oh, the
Magnolia.
load you're carrying.
Excuse me, miss?
Better sell some to Daisy before
What's the
someone
matter,
swipes
handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Right, so, like I said, we already know
free, man.
where she was. But I had to come here to save. So, yeah. Now, if you want to, you can flirt with Magnolia. You can, I believe,
Please, brother.
sleep with her if you really wanted to. But I'm not really going to. I could care less.
Entertainment down the stairs.
What you admiring? Clothes? Or the man wearing them? Need to sell some junk?
Right, so
It's a Daisy
where we're
business.
essentially going is, if you guys remember that, I guess it was like an amphitheater on the water. I think it was last episode, actually, on our way to talk to Jack Cabot again. There was an amphitheater on the water, and a bunch of crazy people, you know, worshiping and stuff. That's where Imogene is. And she is locked up in a room in the back. So I'm just gonna go there and murder everybody. I really don't care. Sure, you probably could talk your way through, but I'm not feeling like talking to anybody. We are so close to a freaking level up. Eh, 2 free shotgun shells, I'll take those. A little bit slow down. Alright, that Yao Guai's still over there. Yep, there he is. Controller batteries are low. That's wonderful to know. So yeah, there's the amphitheater. And she's locked in the back there. There's actually a room in there, I believe, that she's locked in. We're just gonna have a little fun and start murdering everybody. Oh my god, what's going on? Why are we dying? Please, don't kill me. Oh no. And that's all she wrote. There's a mini nuke. Take all these caps. Gold watch, silver watch. I'll take them. Dirty waters. More dirty water. Empty bottles. Right, let's go get Emma-Jean.
You must be Emma-Jean.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Ah, and there you go.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It really isn't any of your business. And I know it was Jack who sent you. He's always trying to control me.
You don't seem very grateful for being rescued.
Well, maybe technically I was not allowed to leave. So, thank you. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Well, he's in pieces out front. You're free to take a piece if you want, I suppose.
Your boyfriend's dead. Let's go.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Okay, then. Should we... Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention that. I picked up a Gauss rifle. Awesome freaking weapon, that is. Don't know how I forgot to mention that. Picked it up in Good Neighbor at the shop, along with some electromagnetic cartridges. Alright, so we gotta level up. Let's go with... Right, I wanted to go with... I wanted to start putting points in Scrounger, I think. I didn't want those freaking mentats. Darn it. Oh well. You feel ill. Weakness. Nice. Alright, let's get going back to Jack Cabot. Right, gotta be careful, there's raiders there. Food paste. What in the world? Food paste, huh?
Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders this... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in! Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going
I
on?
don't need anything
That
right
was Edward.
now, thank you.
He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Right, so we gotta go back to Parsons, and this is actually where we get into Parsons. Now, up here is the Zeta gun. If you really want to grab it now, you can, since we're free to take anything that we want at this point. I'm not really fussed about the Zeta gun. Yeah, we have access to upstairs as well now, too. Now, do we have access to... Right, that one's owned. That one's owned.
Oh, what do you want?
Right, I could have swore there was a bed in here that wasn't owned. Perhaps I'm wrong. Or perhaps I have access to Edward's room now? No, it's still owned.
Nice.
Right. Well, nice purified waters. All right, let's head out. Now, this is quite a long trek, since we have to go all the way back to Parsons.
Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him.
Right, well, if we're heading this way, maybe I'll stop and grab some.
The artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if he could be removed.
I'm gonna go grab some more shotgun shells from up here real quick. He can wait, he'll be fine.
Hey again.
Tell the good doc what's wrong with you. Spend your caps, and I'll make it all better.
Not interested.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
Okay, never mind. I guess there's nobody here who... Carla's not here.
Hi, I'm Meg.
So I guess there's nobody here that'll sell anything decent.
I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest and my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back. For a short time.
Gunfire going on. What are they shooting at? Right, Raider. Raiders. Of course there would be a legendary raider, wouldn't there? I got you, dog meat. Unyielding combat armor chest piece. +3 to all stats when you are at 25% or less health. Not that great, but it is combat armor, so... Alright, where is Jack? Jack's freaking taking off without me, apparently. Right, this is another area that we could go to, the National Guard Depot. In fact, can I pick it up on my map? That way it's at least here. Come on, dog meat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was so stupid. Right behind a freaking pole. Alright, well, that was a strange noise in slow motion. But yeah, it's been about a half hour. So I will go through all that crap again. And I will see you guys in the next episode where we will be outside of Parsons. So yes, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode or previous episodes, please give it a like. If you guys enjoy my Let's Plays, please don't hesitate to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Survive Fallout 4. But until then, guys, later.